Okay, let's select the lathe tool so we can revolve our geometry around it. It kind of works like the old potter's wheel. If you notice, the lathe tool here is grayed out. Reason being is because you have points selected. Okay, here at the bottom. And you want to change this from points to polygons. So do that. Same, we selected points, you select polygons the same way. Select the polygons tool and go here to the modify tab menu lathe. If you see there, it's highlighted. Select the lathe tool, place the cursor dead center of X and move the mouse upward, keeping it straight, and let go. Now let's go to the quad view when you've got the quad window, and let's zoom out. The reason that I moved the lathe tool up was if I had moved it down, then the polygons would have the polygon normals would have been facing toward the inside of the vase, and the inside of the vase polygons would be facing out. So let me show you how that looks anyway, just to give you an idea of what you're going to be looking at. I'm going to select that and click undo, edit undo, and I'm going to take the lathe tool and move it up. So select lathe, and I want to move it down, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to commit to that, and then I'm going to, let's turn the texture wire off in the perspective window and just have the texture turned off. And if you notice, you see how that looks. And let's zoom in on it. And the surfaces that you do see are the inner surfaces. Now, that's why I opted to move the handle of the lathe tool in a upward motion. Then it's automatically, all the polygon normals are flipped out. Now there's a way to correct this also. So let me make sure that I'm centered, so I don't want to have any holes in the middle of my geometry here. Let's go to edit undo, modify lathe, and I want to make sure that the cursor is X0 position and bring it in a downward motion rather than upward, so we can flip the polygons inside intentionally. I'm going to commit to that by selecting the space bar, and our quick fix is the letter F, and that just flips the polygons outward. Okay, one other thing, let's do edit undo again, and edit undo again. We're going to reduce as much geometry as possible. Let's go to lathe again, modify lathe under the extend menu, center X. Now I can go to infinumeric, and I can decrease the amount of sides. Let's take that down to about 12, which is half. Remember, less polygons, decreases your render times. I'm going to commit to that. And by selecting the spacebar, lathe tool, F, I'm going to flip the polygons outward. And to kind of view the smoothing, select the tab key. Okay. And tab smooths out your geometry. Okay, let's go over how to reduce geometry first. Okay, Lightwave has a handy tool when it comes to reducing the amount of polygons that's in your model. So I'm going to turn the texture wire back on. I'm going to select a group of polygons, a circle of polygons or ring of polygons, and I'm going to be careful as to where I select these. I want to make sure that I maintain some curvature in my pot without creating sharp edges. So I'm going to select this whole section here, and I'm going to go to the Construct tab. Under the Reduce menu, More, More Band Glue. And let's, if you notice, reduce some of the geometry there. Let's reduce a little bit more. Click out. Select some more polygons here. More band glue. Okay. And what it's actually doing, it's merging those polygons together. And I want to do this mainly in the straight areas away from the curves or the center point of the curves, and in the hidden areas where you don't, when you're not going to see a lot of the curvatures, and kind of focus on the straight positions or the straight sections. And let me go through and do all of these, and I'll come back. Notice also all of the geometry that's in the inside of the pot. We're going to do that the same way. I'm going to select some more polygons here. Select those and go to band glue again. And I'm going to continue to do this until I reduce as much reduce as much geometry as possible without deforming the model too much. Okay, basically what I'm doing here, I'm selecting points and selecting the band glue, and then I'm deselecting by selecting in the gray area to the left of your screen. So if I have polygons selected already and I let go of the mouse button, it won't allow me to select new polygons until I've deselected the other ones. So just go to the gray area there and just click in there, and it'll deselect it. Now if you want to have like a round rim around your object, like say for instance if I select these points and I do band glue again, it's going to kind of flatten that surface a little bit, if you notice that, which I think that that isn't too bad. That kind of looks pretty good to me. Now, if you don't want that, just hit undo and make it a little rounder. So I'm going to redo it because I want to keep it there. Alrighty. Okay, here. So I've reduced quite a bit of geometry there. And let's go in and see how to add geometry.